Sound check, sound check. Can y'all hear me? Put one in the chat. Y'all can hear me. Let's get in here. Let's go. I'm gonna do this one time, and after this live, I'm taking a hiatus. I'm taking a break. Uh, fellas, no need for me to keep going over the same thing again and again and again. And I personally want to thank Tracy's point of view for this live, and I want to thank her for being so professional and not ghetto, and getting the message out, and uh, for having her own opinion and then voicing it the way, hopefully, when I play this, other people will understand what she is saying. As you see in the link, I want everybody to subscribe to her channel. She is a great uh, commentator. You know what I'm saying? She delivers great points on her lives and videos, and I highly respect this woman. And I want you all to subscribe to her channel if you're already not subscribed to her channel. You know, I want to first of all thank her for making this about the purpose and not about her. Most of these people that's in this fight for R. Kelly is making this thing about them because he talks to them, because he calls them and emails them. And that's not what it's about. It's about the message and the bottle. Does everybody claim to have one? That's what the whole message is about. And I want to play this audio, and I need somebody to put my disclaimer in the chat. Put my disclaimer in the chat. This will be my last live for a while. I'm going to be chilling, uh, get focused on what I'm doing, and so forth and so forth. All right? All right. Can y'all hear this?
Like it is not going to make it through the day. And if you've been rocking with me for a while, you know my voice, it has a life of its own. And so today its life is heavy, okay? And it just doesn't want to be
Can y'all
up,
hear
it
her?
doesn't want to be in use. But we are going to just have a brief little discussion about Mr. Kelly and this BOP officer that was allowed to resign after an internal review of her behavior back in December of 2019. And so there is a push for R. Kelly supporters to send letters to certain people within the BOP and the Department of Justice regarding this employee and this investigation of the employee. We are going to just have a brief little discussion about Mr. Kelly and this BOP officer that was allowed to resign after an internal review of her behavior back in December of 2019. And so there is a push for R. Kelly supporters to send letters to certain people within the BOP and the Department of Justice regarding this employee and this investigation of the employee, when there was already a full investigation of the employee, and the resolution was that she was allowed to resign and retire. And so people put a lot of emphasis on the fact that she was allowed to resign and retire.
Somebody put my disclaimer in the chat.
I have this opinion on that aspect of it.
I do not own the rights to this audio.
That has worked for a government agency before. And what I found while working for this government agency is that they really don't like firing people, especially if a union is involved. And I don't know if this employee, the Bureau of Prison employees, these federal employees are under a union. But I know for the government agency that I worked for, we had a union. And so when people got in trouble, they really didn't like to go through the firing process because they had to deal with the union. The union was going to send in representatives and they were going to fight for the employee. And a lot of times the employee would not be fired. So what they would do is they would offer the employee the opportunity to resign, to avoid the paperwork, to avoid the aggravation,
to
avoid having to bring this employee back, and pay them back pay and all this stuff like that. So they would give the employee the opportunity to resign. Now, with the agency that I work for, it wasn't just an agency, it was the government, the branch of the government that I work for. Once you were employed for 10 continuous years, you were entitled to your pension. Whether you resigned or were fired, you were going to get your pension regardless. The pension would just be at the number of years that you worked for that agency or for that entity. So what I am thinking happened with this BOP employee. She obviously had been there for many, many, many years. They did this investigation. They found that she had behaved inappropriately. And so they gave her the option to be terminated, go through this, investigation. They may have even threatened to charge her with criminal activity just to get her to leave. But they found that what she did probably wasn't criminal. It was bad, yes, but it wasn't criminal. So no charges were brought against this lady. So it came down to you violated internal policy. So we can fire you, or you can resign and take your pension and go on about your business. And depending on what age she was, and I can't remember if they said how old she was or how long she had been there, but I know she had been there a long time. And so she chose whatever conversation
I do not
she
own
had
the
with
rights
them.
To this audio.
She chose to retire,
Somebody
take her
put it
pension,
in
and go
my
on
disclaimer
about
in the
her
chat.
business, which is not uncommon. So then it comes down to whether or not the behavior, whether it was just a violation of internal procedures or whether she had committed a crime. And when you look at the evidence, and I am going to, like I said, I may have said this because I started this video over a couple of times. Not sure if I said it on this video, but I will drop the link to the video that I did last year when all of this came out and all of this unfolded. Jennifer Bonjean requested information on the case. The prosecutors went and pulled the records and provided it to Jennifer Bonjean. And then Bonjean never mentioned it again, which means that she knows that it was not a criminal matter. That the way it was handled, the fact that this person was allowed to retire, it was procedure, and that she had basically violated internal processes, but she hadn't committed a crime. And then Tasha K came out with her own video when she talked about it. She told how the lady reached out to her and offered her the information, and she told how there was no money that was exchanged.
Somebody put my disclaimer in the chat.
That this lady provided to her. And that's really important because part of the criminal investigation was, and I shouldn't even say criminal investigation, part of the investigation into the employee's behavior was that the FBI got involved. And basically what they were looking for was to see if there was an exchange of money. Now, had Tasha K reached out to this lady, contacted this lady and said, I will pay you X amount of dollars for this information, that would be criminal. If the lady reached out to Tasha K and said, hey, I have this information, I'll sell it to you, that would have been criminal. But the lady accessing the information was not criminal, and the lady giving the information to Tasha K and whoever else she may have given it to was not criminal. And so one of the things that was pointed out in the paperwork that was submitted was that there were multiple employees that accessed the information, right? But those employees actually worked at the MCC where Mr. Kelly was at the time, where he was staying at the time. And so those employees, if you don't know anything about the prison system, is
make sure you all subscribe to her channel.
Mail. So be careful what you're putting in the letters that you're sending to them. They read the mail, they read their emails, and they listen to their phone calls. So those people were authorized to.
And I'm going to play something else after this, y'all.
And to listen to his calls.
So I want you to listen to something else.
Now, I guarantee you, some of those people who had access to Mr. Kelly's information was telling other people about that information. So they were sharing the information, just like this unauthorized employee who wasn't at the MCC shared the information with Tasha K and probably shared it with other people. Now, what differentiated them, other than the fact that she wasn't authorized, is that the dummy was sitting there downloading the information, emailing information. So she left a trail that was easily accessible and easy for the FBI to go back and find this information. But once again, was it criminal, or was she just violating the government procedures? And what they ultimately determined was that because there was no exchange of money for the information, it was not a criminal matter, that it was an internal matter, and the BOP dealt with her. And basically, she was fired, and she was forced to resign. But it didn't impact her pension because she was already vested. If it's anything like the government agency that I worked for, she was already vested. She was going to get that money anyway. So they saved themselves a lot of red tape by saying, you need to resign. And she resigned, and she went on about her business. And so I don't think, R. Kelly supporters writing letters.
You got a video of us saying that,
this lady is
Vanessa?
not criminally charged. This matter was dealt with internally because it was an internal issue. And they meted out whatever they said to her to say, we're either going to fire you, we'll go through the process of firing you, or you can resign. You're still going to get your pension either way, so just resign, save face, go find a job somewhere else without this blemish on your record that you were terminated by us. Just I could put it another way. Back in the day, and I'm sure women do this to this day, but back in the day, we had friends that worked for the phone company, that worked for the mobile cell phone company, that worked for the cable company, that worked for AAA, all these different companies, right? And then when you would have problems with your boyfriend, you would call your friend who worked for whatever agency that could help you. If your boyfriend moved, or I should say ex-boyfriend, the guy you were dating or the guy you just broke up with moved, you would call your friend that worked at the power company and say, girl, look his name up and see where he moved at. Where did he transfer his electricity to? Or do you see his name on anybody's electric bill, like the baby mama or something like that? So what this lady did was tantamount to young women that are snooping around trying to find out information about their boyfriend. Now, is that employee committing a crime by accessing this person's information and giving it to you? At that point, no, they're not committing a crime. The crime is committed if you then go to that person's house, to their new apartment or whatever, and you commit an assault or something, or you break into the apartment. So now a crime has been committed, and then it could be traced back to that employee who gave you that information, and then that employee could be charged with being an accessory to the crime that you committed. But basically, accessing somebody's information, as long.
And let me say this to the people that don't understand that some of this shit is just common sense. You know, they say she didn't offer the officer didn't offer her, but on the flip side of this, um, we all saw how Larry posted what he did for Azriel. And in my own seeing this and everybody else, that's bribery. That's manipulating her to flip on R. Kelly and all that. He said what he did for the mama. He said what the money he sent to Azriel. I mean, come on, y'all. I mean, we had a lot of shit to fight with. So I don't know why people acting like, you know, you ain't been in this fight for these last 4 years and not knowing what the fuck is going on. Maybe y'all just want to have selective memory on certain things, but it's best to remember everything because the informant himself said what he gave Azriel, what he had at a house. He did this, he did that, da 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 da. You know, money for a couch and all this. Y'all forget this shit. Anyway, let me carry on with this message because I want to play y'all what Sharon Winbush said about Bonjean.
It's not medical records, but just accessing your phone records and saying, "Oh, girl, like this is his new phone number," or "Girl, this is where the new address is." It's not criminal until a criminal act is committed based on you accessing that information from that person. And even if you were charged with committing a crime on that person, the employee more than likely is not going to be charged with a crime. They are going to be pulled in. They're going to be scared by the police. They're going to terrorize them and say, if you don't testify against this person and say that they came to you and asked you for this information and you gave them the information or you just willingly gave them the information, then we'll trump up some charge and charge you with it. But other than that, the only person that would have been criminally charged is the friend who was asking for the information, but only if that person committed a crime, did something illegal with that information. And so I just think that, and people are entitled to do what they want to do. If you want to send these letters.
Exactly.
I'm just having a problem understanding what is sending the letters to the BOP and these different officials. What is the end game? What is it supposed to accomplish? So while I was talking to you guys, I did look up the Bureau of Prisons to see if they have a union, and they do in fact have a union. And it says under federal law, the BOP must negotiate policies with its national union when those policies affect the conditions of employment of the more than 30,000 BOP bargaining unit employees and the BOP.
That is provide for a view from Tracy's point. Everybody subscribe to her channel.
And so I am pretty sure, 99% sure, that this lady was a part of the union, because I believe her role with the BOP was that she was a hearing officer. And so she knew the policies and procedures, and she knew, how this thing was going to play out, because she probably had sat in many disciplinary hearings. So she knew how it was going to go. And so the BOP was just like, we can go through the process of terminating you, or you can just resign and go on about your business, take your pension, and just get out, okay? And trust me, that's punishment enough. If you work for the same company for, 15, 20, 30 years, like that is all you know, and then you have to leave your job.
Kim, I've been saying this about his safety for the longest,
The lady
but they can keep poking the bear. It's all fine.
And went on, and said, okay, I'll figure things out after the fact. And that's what it all boiled down to. And I know that Jennifer Bonjean is probably over it. She's trying to work on this appeal. She has to send these documents in. She's writing a 19,000 word motion that is due in a few weeks, and she really doesn't have time to deal with this whole thing. But I know she is annoyed to no end that this is taking place. But she doesn't want to rile the supporters. She doesn't want to get, entangled. How
Thank you, Tracy.
Entangled with the supporters.
Thank you.
Bonjean is not going to go that route. But I know she's annoyed by this. And so I just wanted to come to you guys today, just to kind of like put a different twist, like have you look at it in a different way and ask yourself, is this really beneficial? Is this really going to prove a point? Is it going to change the outcome that has already been decided, which is that this employee did not do anything criminally? What she did was an internal matter, and it was dealt with.
I'm going to point out some stuff to you guys.
Job, whether she was fired or whether
make sure y'all go
resigned.
Subscribe to her channel. Tracy, a view from Tracy, Tracy's point of view. I appreciate you for this live.
In private sector jobs, it happens.
I do not own the rights to this. You all go subscribe to her channel.
Where people do things, they're called in, and they are often
she's a great
often given the
commentator
to resign over being fired. And so I think that's what it comes down to, is that they just called her in. They said, we have all this evidence against you, all this proof that you violated company policy, and we need you to go. And it was as simple as that. And so I'm not going to tell anybody to write the letters. I'm not going to tell anybody not to write the letters. But I just want you to look at this and then ask yourself, what is really going to come of this? Is this going to change anything? And taking into consideration that the FBI,
I want to speak on this live,
investigations was called in to investigate this matter, to see if anything criminal took place. And the only criminal act that would have taken place would have been that there was an exchange of money for this information. And they obviously determined there was no exchange of money. There was no exchange of favors. Therefore, this was an internal matter that had to be dealt with in an internal disciplinary action. And it was not a criminal action, and the case was closed. And all of this information was presented last year through a motion that Jennifer Bonjean filed and that the government responded to and provided the information. And so why it is continuing on now, I have no idea.
See, thank you. They didn't already filed the motion. Do I need to post that?
This was going to change, that this was going to have any impact on.
Thank you, Tracy.
I don't know. And I mean, if Jennifer Bonjean thinks it's important enough, she will put it in the motion for his appeal to see if the Second Circuit is going to, is it the second or the seventh? I think it's the Second Circuit. If they are going to hear the appeal or not.
Clap them hands up.
And also, you got to consider, how is this looking to the people that will be listening to the appeal, that will determine if he gets an appeal. If Mr. Kelly is out here talking to bloggers and he's pushing this idea that somehow his girlfriend is turned against him because this BOP officer was sharing his information, that's not a good look for him. And
say it, girl.
From the beginning, that's not a good look for him.
Say it.
But anyway, I just wanted to give you guys.
Say it again. Say that, girl. Talk your shit.
Officer did. Yeah, it was bad, but it's no different than stuff that people are doing every day on their jobs. When
talk your shit.
To our information, and it's probably 10 times worse now since COVID took place, because now people are sitting in their houses. Okay, like when you call and talk to a banking representative, that person is sitting in their house accessing your information, and you don't know who is standing behind them, standing around them, who is able to see your information. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of information is being passed around and shared that shouldn't be passed around and shared. But until a criminal act actually happens, then it's just an internal disciplinary hearing, and hopefully those people are terminated.
Thank you, Tracy.
They are given the opportunity.
Make sure you all subscribe to her channel.
I'll say it again for the people in the
Go leave a comment.
Access Mr. Kelly's records. The fact that she was allowed to resign instead of being fired. It's like apples and oranges. It really is still fruit, okay? At the end of the day, it's still fruit. And she still is out of a job that she had for years and years and years. Her, as our grandparents would say, good government job, okay? You gonna leave that good government job?
Man, hey, man, supporter. Hey, but they say.
Go ahead, leave your
Thank you. Hey, y'all go listen. I need everybody. And listen to.
Talk to you guys later.
Bye-bye. Listen, y'all. Listen to me real good. I want y'all to hear these words coming out of my mouth. And I mean every freaking word. I need it. I like Tracy's point of view because she don't be biased. She don't make it about her. She gets to the message, and that's how you deliver a message and get a point across if you're trying to get something to the people without making it about me. I. He talked to me. He emailed me. I told him this, and I told him that. Da. That's how you deliver a message. Now, this is what I want everybody to do for me. You know, when I was doing those cash apps and I was like, man, this is going to be the cash app person for the day. I want Tracy for this live to be the cash app recipient for today. I listen. I don't care if you said 10, 5, 15, 20. Somebody get her cash app for me and post it in my chat. Can somebody do that for me, please? I want the cash app to go to her for delivering such a great message where people can hopefully understand a little bit better. So to all you people that say somebody jealous, somebody hating, somebody this, no, it's just you ain't the person that know how to take care of some real business like this person is with her own opinion and not being a gopher or not doing it just because quote unquote he's R. Kelly or a mega star, and you can understand that she is not a groupie. I appreciate you for that. Yeah, go subscribe. But don't just subscribe. Send her a cash app on my behalf. I don't care what she got. If she got PayPal, cash app, get it for me, post it. I'm going to post it in here. And this is how you deliver a message. You know, for everybody to be saying, oh, you a hater, you jealous. You a hater, you jealous. Jealous of what, hating on who? I don't give a fuck. But what I give a fuck about is motherfuckers understanding the principles and the things that's going on in this man's case. Now, thank you for that. I need everybody to subscribe to her channel. It's called A View from Tracy's Point. And this live is on there. And I need everybody to go over there. And you want to listen to it again, that's fine. But I want her a cash app, PayPal, whatever she got. I want to post in my channel because this is a message I hope a lot of people can get through their heads. You know, you can't give it to them in real spiel because they can't accept the real spiel. You give them the real spiel and you jealous of everybody. You know what I'm saying? You can't give them the real spiel because R. Kelly ain't call you, R. Kelly ain't email you. All these people using this shit for their own clout. Is that a PayPal? If you got PayPal, find out if she got a cash app. I would like to cash app this lady. Send her a PayPal. Who all got PayPal, please make a PayPal donation and tell her thank you for the message of the BOP, the BOP, DOJ, however you want to call it. But thank her. I done gave everybody cash app. This one I want to go to her. That's her PayPal. Send it to her. Send it directly to her. Now let me say something about Sharon Winbash. I say it again. I wish R. Kelly never talked to that lady. I wish that he would have. Let me put me on the screen. Now we about to talk. Because I want y'all to hear. Let me. She is hating on Bonjean, and some of you people that be thinking she's advocating, she's not advocating for Rob. She advocating a hurts Rob case. Y'all think she advocating for R. Kelly? She ain't advocating for R. Kelly. She's advocating to hurt R. Kelly's case. Yeah, let me be the first to say it. You know what I'm saying? You know how all it takes is for a person to get in your ear, and once they feel like they got your attention, they fill your head up with all this bullshit. The things they can do, the things they can get done. She sounded like she is fucking publishers. You know what I'm saying? The way she talking, and I'm gonna play her shit now. So put my disclaimer. I want y'all to hear something. And if you ain't listening, you need to listen right now, because this gonna be the last video I speak on this BOP, and it's probably gonna be the last video I go live in a minute, because it's just too much R. Kelly fever out here, and I'm gonna leave that to the rest of y'all that want to get entwined with that and want to think everybody hating and somebody mad and something. I don't give a fuck about none of that. All these people ain't number clout chasers anyway. All because you talk to me, I'm better than you. All because you email me, I'm better than you. All because he said do this. Monkey see, monkey do. But none of them had the intellect so they own to say, nah, that ain't the right thing to do. What it's gonna do? That's why I thank Tracy for breaking it down a little more simpler way, so some people can probably understand. Since you say you worked for the government before, or whatever the case may be, kudos to you. Make sure y'all subscribe to her channel. But now, let me point out the hate. Let me point out the hate. Let me point out the hate with Sharon Winbush. Let me point out the hate, y'all. Since she been in this fight, all she wanted to do is be a control freak. All she wanted to do is be a dictator in anything when it comes to Robert Sylvester Kelly. Whatever reason he fired this lady for, or got rid of this lady for, or whatever the fuck happened, he should have let her stay where the fuck she at. The man is vulnerable. I keep saying this 1,000 times. I left a long comment in my community post. I'm gonna read it because, in my opinion, I believe Sharon Willis wants to agitate Bonjean so bad to where she want Bonjean to resign from R. Kelly case. This is my opinion. And if you don't like my opinion, I don't give a fuck. Just stay off my channel. Keep listening to that fraud, that broad, the picture frame, the voiceover, whoever the fuck the person is. Keep listening to her. You never seen her face. She ain't never been to shit. All she do is talk shit, want to direct shit. And y'all stupid motherfuckers are listening to that just because she got in the R. Kelly's ear. Y'all, these people, I can't make this shit up, man. Yeah, let me keep this shit all the way real. You know, remember, she the same person that said she snuck upstairs or went upstairs and grabbed the pictures out of R. Kelly dresser drawer. Y'all only remember what the fuck y'all want to remember. She tried to come with this kumbaya. This shit is your resume. I keep saying this, and this lady got a fucked up ass resume. She talked to 6ix9ine. She was rocking with 6ix9ine. And all of a sudden, she really pro R. Kelly because she got in his ear. And y'all motherfuckers just forget all this shit. Man, I can't make this shit up. She ain't done a goddamn thing but set her ass behind that fucking computer and want to run shit, dictate shit, and tell people what to do, direct people, boss motherfucker. Man, y'all listen to this goofy ass shit. So let me say this. Let me read this, and then let me play some that she said in her recent live. I wrote her a letter. I said, "Dear Sharon Winbash bitch, please shut the fuck up. You act like R. Kelly hired you as his publicist. You the fucking biggest hypocrite, shit starting, always want to run or control shit in these YouTube streets. Shut the fuck up. R. Kelly should never spoken to you. He should have left your dusty ass in the past. Where the fuck you belong? You want people to listen to what you say, but yet disrespect and downplay his lawyers who's working pro bono on his case, who's working diligently to get this man free, coming together, working with his lawyer. Let me say that. Who's working diligently to get this man free. Coming together is working with his lawyer, not your manipulative R. Kelly control freak ass. You was the biggest groupie fan along with others. You gave up your talk time. You gave up your talk time like you privileged and everybody else, and people listen to this dumb lady Shan Winbash who has done nothing in 4 fucking years but run her mouth, dictate shit, bash lawyers, and always want to be the top person behind a damn flower pot. Someone you never seen live, just a fucking voice over. Woman, shut the fuck up. We read what the lady said. If you so concerned, you made all the money you was flashing, because she was flashing all that money on the internet. If you were so concerned, if you made all that money you was flashing, if you care so much about his choice of lawyers, then why the fuck you ain't pay for a lawyer? That'd be my question. She's all on the internet. She's all on the internet talking about how much money she made, blah, 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 flashing hundreds, this type of shit. But you so concerned about his lawyers, always want to bash his fucking lawyers. Why the fuck you ain't buy him a lawyer with all the money you was showboating on the internet with? I want to say this shit don't make sense to me. All these big ballers, shot calling motherfuckers always want to say what he need to do, what he should do, got all this money and all this financial stability, you straight. Why the fuck you ain't put no money up to get him another lawyer if you weren't happy with Cannick, if you weren't happy with Greenberg, if you weren't happy with Doug Anton, if you weren't happy with Nicole, if you weren't happy with Bonjean, but you want to disrespect the lawyers, but yet you want motherfuckers to listen to you to get out some motherfucking letters. You a fucking hypocrite. Go sit your ass down somewhere. Yeah, I said it. If you care so much about his choice of lawyers, why the fuck you ain't pay for another lawyer? But you want people to write letters to the DOJ about the BOP and bash the only lawyer who has a great chance on setting him free with his appeal. You a fucking hypocrite. You a fucking hypocrite. You a fucking idiot and you a fucking retard. Shut the fuck up. And to the people listen to this hypocrite, lawyer basher, dictator, control freak, wannabe, ghost, and please, and I say please, stay off my channel. R. Kelly is vulnerable. Dude will talk to anybody who thinks he knows something, to help him get free, instead of letting God and his lawyer guide him. Wake the fuck up, people. I teach, look, listen, and learn for a reason. I know y'all like hearing his voice over and over and over and over and over and over again. That's not going to help him. She is a fraud. She hating on Bonjean. That's why she responded with the last video towards Bonjean. But want you all to listen to what she says, you big dummies. The post of Sharon Winbush was true. The thing that I posted yesterday was true to Sharon Winbush because she came with a rebuttal. And let me play this. And I want y'all to hear this. This is her rebuttal to Sharon Winbush. But want everybody to listen to her ass. Boy, get y'all ass. I wish the fuck I would listen to a motherfucker who bash her lawyer.
Robert got 9 guilty verdicts in his New York trial. I criticized his lawyers and his private investigator. He got guilty verdicts in Chicago. I criticized Bonjean. I made videos on it.
But here it is the thing. We all support Bonjean. If you support Bonjean, let me see you put a 1 in the chat. If you don't support Bonjean, put a 2 in the chat. If you don't give a fuck, put a 3 in the chat. Let me point something out to some of you hypocrites out there that's been a hypocrite right along with her. If you support Bonjean and helping R. Kelly case, put a 1 in the chat. We're going to clear the airwaves today. I'll wait. Go and put a 1 in the chat. I'll wait. If you support Bonjean and helping Robert Sylvester Kelly in this case, put a 1 in the chat. Let me get my time. We're going to get this shit out today. This is going to be my last video. talking about this shit. I get so tired of listening to this old group ass lady. Every time I want to sit out, I still feel that's a message to be heard. For real. Let me get my time out. I'm gonna give y'all some time on this one. This Jeopardy moment. This Jeopardy moment right now. Trying to get this lady to stop fighting pro bono for R. Kelly because you don't like her, but you want everybody to write the DOJ. Girl, sit your goofy ass down. You don't even make sense. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you, Tracy, for your last live. Let me give y'all the timer. Hurry the fuck up. Y'all time to think about what you're doing. Come on, let's go. If y'all are happy that Bonjean is supporting Robert Sylvester Kelly and helping him get free, put a one in the chat. Let's go. Oh yeah, keep going. There's 119 people. Let me see the ones in the chat. I'm about to school y'all today. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is Jeopardy. I'm gonna give y'all a chance to get it together. So I dictate this motherfucker. All right. Now, for y'all to say one, that y'all happy the way Bonjean is helping Robert Sylvester Kelly, but you listen to somebody that you could clearly see manipulated R. Kelly. That's obvious, but at the same time, you disrespecting his lawyer. But you want people to listen to you to send some letters out. Y'all make this shit make sense to me. Make this shit make sense to me. Make it make sense. I'm gonna let y'all hear this hypocrite y'all selves.
Robert got 9 guilty verdicts in his New York trial. I criticized his lawyers and his private investigator. He got guilty verdicts in Chicago. I criticized Bonjean. I made videos on it. I made videos on Canik.
But if you disrespected his lawyer, it's not criticized, it's disrespect. If you disrespecting his lawyer and you claim and his lawyer trying to help R. Kelly, why the fuck you want a motherfucker to listen to you and you ain't his fucking lawyer? Let me school some of you slow, retarded, dumb motherfuckers who think I'm just on here just to be blowing smoke, trying to keep you on your motherfucking toes. If she say she criticized the lawyer, why would I want to listen to a motherfucker that's trying to bash the lawyers every chance they get, and you want people to listen to you, but you bashing his only hope of freedom, hoping that she resign because you have a problem with the way they carry the case, but you made all that money, what, 2 years ago, last year, whatever you was flashing on the internet, and you ain't get this man the lawyer? All that money you was flashing with your little businesses you was doing, Sharon Wimbush, you so concerned about his freedom and his lawyers and all that shit, why the fuck you ain't get him a lawyer? Hypocrites. Hypocrites. How the fuck y'all listen to a motherfucker like her who disrespecting his lawyers? Make it make sense. All you R. Kelly ass kissing, dick sucking, riding motherfuckers, geeked up, superstar fan motherfuckers. How in the fuck if y'all listening to a motherfucker like Sharon Wimbush who disrespect his lawyers constantly, but want y'all to listen to her send out some fucking DOJ letters about some fucking BOP officers? Let me tell you something, y'all. Let me tell you something. There's a message in all that. That's a message in all that. First of all, I ain't even talking about Bonjean. Bonjean says she don't care if y'all do what she don't. And I'm pretty sure if it was such of a major factor, she would have pushed it. Now, if you listen to my live at the beginning, I just played Tracy's point of view, Tracy's point, and what she was saying. They already put it in motion. They already put in this. They already put in that. So for people to try to come back with this, that, and the other, and y'all know the motion's been out there about this BOP officers. You know what I'm saying? Y'all people don't, I mean, y'all should know this shit. I shouldn't have to point this shit out to y'all. Y'all say y'all be on the internet every day, or maybe y'all only want to see what y'all want to see. Man, I can't make this shit up, man. I can't make this shit up. Can't make this shit up. Sharon is not a lawyer. Only thing Bonjean said, she don't care if y'all do it, she don't. Do you see she really pressing it? Because she got control and more power, attorney privilege than fucking Sharon Wimbush. Sharon Wimbush is a hater. All she do, and y'all sit up there and y'all want to say, well, it's because of he. Y'all get because y'all hear his voice. Listen, man. Listen, man. Let me tell you. When I say R. Kelly is weak right now, he's vulnerable, man. The man is vulnerable. He'll listen to you. He'll listen to you. He's vulnerable. He'll listen to you. Sharon got into that nigga head and said, well, I can get the bloggers to do this and I can get the bloggers to do that. And I'm pretty sure this is what she probably told him when she talked to him. Yeah, I can get the bloggers to do this and I can get the bloggers to do that. Just to cater to his need. That's why everybody's so anxious to get a call from him, this, that, and that. Man, Casey, tell these people again, man, I can't make this up. So y'all just saying, fuck what the lawyers say. It's what R. Kelly say. Is that what y'all telling me? R. Kelly ain't got a pot to piss in and a window to throw out of me. Y'all telling me y'all rather listen to R. Kelly than his lawyer? Who's doing a phenomenal job? She said she didn't care. But what I'm trying to show you is how Sharon Wimbush is hating on Bonjean because she's steady disrespecting the fucking lawyers who trying to help him. So if you got so much animosity against the fucking lawyers, then why the fuck you ain't put your money up? Why you ain't put your money up, Sharon? Since you so concerned and want to be director and the director, like this motherfucker hired you to be his fucking publicist, and you're not. People kill me. You clearly see this lady. I'm bashing the lawyer. Y'all heard me bash this lawyer. Y'all heard me talk about these, criticize these lawyers. For what?
I made videos on Bonjean. I don't speak to either one of them. That's not news. And her saying she doesn't communicate with me is not news.
And this is reference to what I posted yesterday or the day before yesterday on my live of what 1G said. You don't talk to our attorneys. You don't talk to us or the attorney team. And this is why she trying to clap back on this shit right here. Y'all don't get this shit, man. See through the fucking thing. See through the shit. See this shit. Damn. It's a clapback. And what Bonjean posted wasn't true. Why the fuck Sharon sitting up here clapping back at the lady? But want y'all to write the DOJ as if she's R. Kelly's lawyer. And y'all listen to what Bonjean says. She says she don't have a problem with it, but she says she wish she quits with spreading the nonsense. Y'all ain't read that part either, huh? She wish she stopped spreading the nonsense too. Y'all ain't read that either, huh? YouTube is your resume. And all this lady been doing was trying to dictate shit from the very beginning, and now she got an R. Kelly ill. R. Kelly gone. Like she said, she wanted to, y'all ain't did nothing but orchestrate rallies, and that ain't helping. What the fuck is you criticizing everybody about doing something, and you ain't doing a goddamn thing? You wanted Bruce to be the head of a rally. And you wanted Dana to get involved, and the Boski and everybody else. She always wanted to be a fucking dictator, and that's what she's doing right now. But R. Kelly's so stupid to see that because the man is bound. He prison bound. People, when you ain't used to prison and you're in that fucking cell, to hear somebody on the outside world that can give you some hope about your case, then listening to your lawyer, you listening to these motherfuckers. He gonna fuck himself up. And that's what I personally think Sharon want Bonjean to do, is to resign from the fucking case. Man, criticizing the lawyers, but want y'all to write letters to the BOJ. Girl, please. But always screaming a team, and we need to come together, and we need to come together. Bonjean is the motherfucking team, not Sharon Woodbush, you dumb motherfuckers. I can't teach schooling you motherfuckers. Why I teach y'all look, listen, and learn? She been trying to control this whole narrative for the longest, and y'all still don't see this. Yeah, man, I can't make this shit up. Man, vulnerable to the motherfucker. See, y'all don't understand something. Bonjean is the head of this whole operation. Without her, what are R. Kelly chances of getting free? Do I need to put the timer back on? Y'all want to listen to Sharon Woodbush? Why does she contribute to this whole thing but a bunch of this and behind the pictures, behind the scene and all this? You ain't see her nowhere but running her fucking mouth. Trying to get this lady to the point she want her to resign, and now Kelly ain't got no chance on getting free, and you motherfucker want to listen to this dumb motherfucker instead of letting the lawyer take care of her own job and doing a great job at it. Yeah. She a shit starter, man. How the fuck you say you for R. Kelly and you against his lawyers? Boy, you stupid. All because she said R. Kelly want me to put you on the list, and R. Kelly wants your email, and Tracy this, and so that, and so that. How the fuck you listen to a motherfucker who talk about his lawyer? That's a hypocrite. Ain't nowhere in the world. Man. How the fuck you respect Sharon Wimbush and allow her to disrespect his lawyer? Do that make sense, people? Do it make sense for you to listen to a motherfucker who tell you, write the POJ, R. Kelly wants you this, R. Kelly wants you to do that. But his lawyers is whack. His lawyers ain't shit. They They ain't doing nothing. I don't listen to the help. I don't listen to the hired. I listen to the person who write the checks and all this goofy ass shit, and y'all still want to listen to her. Boy, y'all hypocrites, right along with her. Keep listening to her. But make sure
voice
you
privacy contents
but make sure, hey, but make sure
review the updated items on your screen.
Hold on. Fuck up. Hold up. Keep listening to her. But make sure you stop following me. Make sure you stay from open. For all you motherfuckers that say I'm hating. Nah, I ain't got to hate. Hate on what? Because I see bigger than what you motherfuckers see. A motherfucker want y'all to write letters to help him, but disrespect the lawyer who has helped him. And y'all steady listening to this lady behind a flower pot ain't did a goddamn thing but ran her mouth. And all these motherfuckers, and I say it again, you can kiss my ass if you don't, oh well. All these rest of these motherfuckers just using his voice because you all are compelled by listening to his fucking voice. I appreciate you, a view from Tracy's point. If you have not watched her live, you need to go on that lady channel and go listen to her live. She broke it down to where y'all can hopefully probably understand. They done already did investigation. They already put a motion in. And all this shit, Sharon Wimbush is on some R. Kelly control shit. She on some whole R. Kelly control shit because she know all y'all are R. Kelly fans. And when y'all hear his voice, it just melts in your mouth. Oh, I just hear, oh, it's so good to hear R. Kelly's voice. Oh, it's so good to hear him speak out. Oh, it's so good. Nigga ain't saying nothing all this time. Shut the fuck up now. Who gonna check me? Who gonna check me? Nigga ain't saying nothing all this time. Shut the fuck up now. Who gonna check me? Oh, it's so good to hear his voices. Ah. And let me just say this. Somebody put Tracy link up there to her channel. Somebody put Tracy link to her channel. You can go watch it for yourself. I'd have played in the beginning of my live. Shout out to you, Tracy. I want your Cash App, your PayPal, because I promise you, this donation goes to you from my channel. For real, from the heart. Yeah. Hey, yo, this Kels. I just want y'all to know I love y'all. Oh, it's so good to hear Kels' voice. Did you listen to how Kels talk? Oh, it's just so good to hear his voice. Don't become no super fans now. She talking about what somebody ain't doing 4 years and 4 years this and 4 years. That shut the fuck up. You ain't did shit in 4 years, but ran your mouth. Fuck with Larry the 6'9" snitch ass nigga. Fuck with Dana. Talked about Dana like a dog. Then you turned around back and fuck with Dana. You know what I'm saying? Talked about Larry like a dog. The nigga that snitched on R. Kelly. Then you fuck with Larry. I mean, y'all people don't look at this group. Y'all don't look at this shit. Oh, okay, because she got to change her heart. Boy, stop. Oh, because she got to change her heart and she's supporting all this. Oh, but people gonna have to change. What they say when a leopard or a zebra show they motherfucking stripes? That's what the fuck they is. They ain't changing colors. Trying to find a get money scheme. One trying to be the motherfucking YouTube publicist and like she trying to boss y'all around and telling y'all what to do, and y'all ain't doing this. What the fuck is you doing besides sit your ass over there trying to be a dictator?
It's not news. That is not news. My relationship is with Robert. It's not with anybody that couldn't get
Who
the
gives a
job
fuck?
done.
You still ain't his lawyer.
I don't need a relationship with average or below average lawyers.
See this?
I don't need communication with
See this?
below average lawyers. My relationship is with.
You hear that? Low average lawyers. Low average lawyers that's helping Robert Sylvester Kelly. Y'all want to listen to the message she try to put out to tell y'all about some DOJ letter about the BOP. Y'all hypocrites. Kiss my, stay y'all goofy asses from over here. Stay your ass from off my channel. Stay in the goddamn bushes. Y'all, man, hey, man, when these people go live on these people's channel, man, and try to crisscross over here, man, kick them motherfuckers from over here, man. Block them. And if they come tell me they blocked, they must have been blocked for a reason, man. You know what she say? Oh, these low budget, low this, low that lawyers. But y'all want to listen to her talk about some BOP, about some DOJ, and the DOJ about some BOP and some letters and R. Kelly this, and I listen up. Shut the fuck up. Stop. Stop. Listen what this lady, I can't make this. She a hater. She's a fucking hater. Been a hater since the beginning.
My relationship is with Robert. It's not with anybody that couldn't get the job done inside the courtroom. I don't need a relationship with average or below average lawyers. I don't need communication. Average
or below average lawyers. Is that not disrespect? But y'all want to send out letters for the DOG about the BOP and the JOP and the MVP and the DOC and the COD and the BEG and the MED, all this shit. Man, get your goofy ass out of here. What? She's a hater. She hating on that lady, man.
With below average lawyers. My relationship is with Robert Kelly, period. And that's who I communicate with. And anything that I express, it's because I've had communication with Robert Kelly. You heard directly from him. We communicate. The man said he has 500 minutes.
But see, what y'all don't understand, people are using R. Kelly voice, using his audios This is on her channel. This is on her channel. This is not a recording. This is on her YouTube channel that she did about a few hours ago or whatever. You know, they using R. Kelly voice to take advantage of it. That's all they doing. Trying to capitalize off emails and voices and phone recorded conversations and all that goof ass shit. And you motherfuckers want to listen to this. Boy, please.
He can't call everybody. So in order for him to call the people that I've asked him to call, he has to not call me. So when he said I haven't talked to her recently, it's because Sharon gave up her talk time for him to call Rick Party. I gave up my 3 calls a week for him to call Andre, to call the people that are coming down the pike. Anybody that I have referred to him, that comes off my talk time.
Y'all can't see this shit.
He can't call me because his calls are 500 minutes, and I want him to do these calls instead of talking to me. We've talked a bunch. 3 times a week.
You get it? What about I tell y'all about that shit? I wanted him to do this. I want to do that. I cut down this. I cut down that. I cut down this. I. Sit your ass down somewhere. Sharon, one bitch. One Bash, one Bush. Where the fuck? Sit your ass down somewhere. I wanted him out of dictatorship. The shit she been doing for the last fucking 4 years. Y'all still can't see this shit? But leave it up to me. I'm the distraction. I can't keep you on your toes. I can't show you how we peak game. I can't show you how to peep game. I can't teach you this look, listen, and learn. Yeah. Like she is publicist and shit. That's why I say I wish she never talked to that lady. That lady really want Bonjean to get off the case. She'd rather for Bonjean to get off the case and have y'all email the DOJ, which ain't gonna do shit to help Robert Sylvester Kelly. I say it again. She'd rather for Bonjean to get off the case and have y'all to write some letters to the BOJ, DOJ, BOP, where the fuck it is, JOB, which was already addressed. Motion already been put in by Bonjean, but Bonjean is a low budget ass lawyer, a help and a hired and all this disrespectful ass shit. But want y'all to listen to her. Well, I'm gonna tell you again, you keep listening to her. Y'all that listen to this corrupt, evil, devil advocate ass woman, you keep listening to her. She trying to fuck this man case up. Y'all keep on with it. Y'all keep on with all my haters in the background that think a motherfucker hating on you. Y'all keep on with the bullshit. Keep listening to her because you think she have access to R. Kelly. And even if she do, she is wicked. This is a wicked woman. This is a wicked woman. Ain't nowhere in the world you say you for Robert Sylvester Kelly disrespecting his lawyers. I can't see it. I can't see it. And if that's something you with, then you keep your ass off this channel. Period. That's how that go. Yeah, this lady like she privileged or something. Girl, sit your ass down.
We've talked a bunch. 3 times a week we communicate by email. So I don't have to physically talk to him to know what to do and to know how to move. But we communicate every day. So there's no loss of communication. Why a post from Bonjean is a story is really the problem with this sector.
No.
Everybody is posting that, but they haven't posted.
No, the problem with this sector is when people get a phone call from R. Kelly, they want to use it as if they're better than the next person. When people get a phone call from R. Kelly, instead of getting a message out, if it's supposed to be about the message, they all about that. He called me and he ain't called you, and he emailed me and he ain't emailed you. So it's not about R. Kelly at the end of the fucking day. Because if you listen around this fucking YouTube street, all motherfuckers do is play recordings about who R. Kelly called. He called me. He ain't called nobody else. This is what I told him. This is what I said to him. Don't nobody got to keep hearing what the fuck R. Kelly said to motherfuckers. If you was about to get a message out, you would just get the message out, play the recording one time. Ain't no I'll play something tomorrow, or I'll play something next week, or I use something from another commentary. That's how you take care of business. You niggas don't know how to take care of no business. Them niggas don't know how to take care of no business. You using this shit for click, likes, and views. And I say it again, and I keep saying again, if you call me a hater, I don't give a fuck, and I'll be a fucking hater. Some don't got to be rehearsed 2-3 fucking times for a motherfucker to get their message out. If the message was to help R. Kelly with the DOJ, with the BOP, and all this other shit, you ain't got to sit up there and constantly play a fucking recording that you talk to R. Kelly and break the shit down. You don't have to do none of that. If your purpose of getting a message out, you will get the message out. R. Kelly said do this. Bang. That's why I like Tracy point of view. That's why I like Tracy point of view. These people use these voices for fucking commentary, just so people can keep hearing, oh, he called me, and this is what I said to him, this is what I said to him, and. But that ain't the message. The message ain't about you. The message ain't even about him calling you. I thought the message was about getting the shit out. When motherfuckers so hungry to want motherfuckers to know he called me, he emailed, he did this, he did that. They don't know what to do with they said. That's why I call it R. Kelly fever. Niggas ain't about no ladders and all this y'all trying to claim. This shit is about y'all. Period. And this is most definitely about her. She hating. She hating on Bonjean.
Posting that, but they haven't posted any letters that they mailed. People will show you that, but they're not showing you letters that they mailed. People say they came here to advocate for this man, yet there's no advocacy work. There's gossip, there's bullshit, there's panels, there's everything except
you the
work.
biggest bullshit on YouTube.
Tell me what work has gone
Stop.
on.
Show your
in
face.
the past 4 years.
Girl, shut up. What you
Tell
did in
me.
4 years? In the past 4 years, what you done? What the fuck have you done? Matter of fact, shut the fuck up until you show your face. Come from behind the curtains. Come from behind the motherfucking curtains and show your motherfucking face, since you always want to dictate something and you stupid motherfucker listen to a voiceover. I wish I would respect the motherfucker who can't even show their motherfucking face to show the fuck who they is. Y'all, ooh, she said this. Voiceover ass niggas. Y'all love a voice.
Well, I need y'all to do this, and I need you to do that.
I'm gonna come on house one day and say,
Aunt Kelly called me, and I need you all to call him, and you're on the next list. And I took all this time he could have been calling me, but I let him call you. And y'all done it. None of y'all posted no letters. None of y'all posted no letters showing that you done this work.
what, for the government? The fuck out of here. Y'all people falling for this shit. So people get on here and say, here go my letter. Here go my letter. Here go my letter. Here go my letter. That go my letter. Here go my letter. Here go my letter. Here go my letter. I posted letter. I sent mine. Oh, I sent mine. Oh, I sent mine. Trying to give him government more power play. Boy, y'all sit the fuck down. Sit down, clowns. Sit on down, clowns. There, sit down, clowns. Sit down, clowns. Sit down, clowns. Yeah, he wasting his minutes, Regina. Now, again, today's monetary blessings. I wanted to go to Tracy. Tracy, a view from Tracy's point. Can somebody please post her link in the chat? I need everybody to go subscribe to her channel. She breaks this shit down. I played it once. I refuse to play it again. I want to say thank you, Tracy. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you for speaking your opinion in a professional way and not making this about you. All these people make this shit about them, me. He called me. I did this, and I talked to him that way, and I this, and I that. And y'all heard me when I said this, and get shit done. That's why I say this shit is a whole hoax right now. Every time this man get a fucking sentence, they always got to come back out with some bullshit. They did it in the New York trial. Now they doing it in the Chicago trial. But some of y'all so blind to see because y'all think I'm a hater. Yeah, well, I'm going to keep speaking my mind. Just stay the fuck away from me. Don't call me, text me. Don't do none of that. Because I ain't no phony ass nigga, online or offline. Never have, never been, and never will fucking be. Who got Tracy's website so I could put it in the chat, put it in the highlight, put it on there with a Cash App. If she got a Cash App or PayPal, today's live, today's donation, I want to be sent to Tracy. A view with Tracy. A view with Tracy. Thank you and 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 thank you. I can't thank you enough. If they ain't heard it on this channel, rewind this to the beginning, or you can go on her channel and you can listen to it from the beginning. It don't matter. I'm not here for click, likes, and views or Cash Apps, as you say, Miss Winbash. I been gave up Cash App because I work. And I knew I was going to work again. I knew I was going to grind and hustle again. So you got me fucked up in the game. I donate my Cash Apps, motherfucker, for a whole fucking year. So sit your ass down. Y'all some stupid, man. These people, man. Look, hey, somebody put a link in the chat. Thank you. Everybody, click on that link, go to her channel. You can listen to what her point is on R. Kelly versus the VOP or whatever, Tasha K. She gets straight to the point. Thank y'all for listening to my live as well. Shout out to you, a view from Tracy Point. Y'all subscribe to her channel. Make sure y'all leave a comment. Hope you get a full and better understanding on what she's saying versus all these other people and making this big old fuss and he won't really do this. That's the problem. That's what got him in jail right now. That's what got him where he at right now. Listen to these stupid motherfuckers and not listen to the right motherfuckers. That's why he where he at right now. And y'all can't see this for nothing in the fucking world. Sharon Winbush is not an advocate for Robert Sylvester Kelly. She just using it because that man is weak and vulnerable and he's incarcerated. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. If anybody got her Cash App or her PayPal, I would like that at this moment. I kid you not. Everybody that fuck with me, I want you to donate to her. You ain't got to tell me you did it. Just do it and tell her thank you for the live. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what needs to be heard. I might come off a little harsh and not be as delicate as she is or professional as she is, but fuck that. I'm a ghetto in the motherfuckers. Motherfuckers don't understand that real shit. So I thank her for breaking it down in her terms. I appreciate that because I understand a lot better listening to her. Yeah, yeah. Go to her channel, subscribe to her right now. What is her PayPal? Anybody has a PayPal? I send her some money. Thank you for that live. Fuck them niggas. Is that it? Hey, Terry, Charlotte, Unique, everybody. That is Tracy's PayPal. If any of you have a PayPal, can you please send her a donation for her live that she done on today? I'm going to leave it up there. And in the meantime, I'm going to do this. Today's what, Wednesday? Make sure y'all hit that PayPal. A view from Tracy Point. Let me see. Where's my PayPal? If you don't have PayPal, send it to me. I'll send it straight to her. I want her to get this today. I want her to get this. Who don't have a PayPal? I got both. What is it? Bill. I found it. Okay. Send it to me. I'll send it straight to her. I found it. A view from Tracy Point. She got, yeah. This is her right here. And it's in her $25. Thank you for your live today. It was very much needed. You broke it down. DJ Tyson. Okay. Give me 1 second. I gotta run to my car. I gotta go get my car. Give me 1 second, y'all. Think I'm playing? I'm not playing. Let me get my car. I gotta put my new part on there. On my PayPal. Yep, I'm back. And Curtis, when I send it, I'm gonna send it as from my supporters. From my supporters to you. Yeah, I'm back. All right, let me do this. I gotta put my own card on it. My new card. Yeah, send out a donation. There we go. There we go. This is her PayPal. I just sent her $25. That's her PayPal. If you put in, if you don't have it, I have it. You can send it to me. I'll send it directly to her right now. Uh, all you got to put in a view from Tracy's point with that S and the point and the thing. She will get it. I just sent her $25. Let me see. Mm-mm-mm. All right, I'm gonna see. Curtis, I'm gonna send her $25 to you as from you as well. And say from my supporters. PayPal 25 more. Put a real blog. Everybody good? Put the one in the chat if you good. Hold on. I'm gonna show you in a second. Hold on. Let me get to my home page. This is a hint of view. There we go again. next 25 for my supporters. If you don't, Murphy, what's up? If y'all got PayPal, please hit up PayPal yourself. Tell her thanks for her live. We go to second 25. Thank you, Curtis. I'm sure she'll get it. Anybody else, if you got it, make sure you donate to her. Follow her channel. Follow her channel as well. Listen to it for yourself. She break it down again. Leave a comment over there. Go watch it again and listen to it for yourself. You don't have to listen to it from my live because I want her to get all what she got coming with the views and comments and that order. Okay? And she's doing some stuff on Breonna Taylor. They said they locked some people up and some people being charged for her murder. So y'all go look at that as well. I thank y'all for tuning into my live. This is my last live for a minute. I'm taking a break, and I will holler at y'all whenever. Love y'all. Peace out. Don't forget, support her. And if you catch this live late, make sure you still donate to her channel. Information is right there on the screen.